Hello friends, welcome back to Our Unruly Nest. My name is Amber and I'm so glad that you're here today. This will just be a quick video. I just want to show you the back to school supplies that we bought. Like every family, we tend to have a large amount of stuff that rolls over from year to year because we don't get through everything supply-wise. So I don't know why I think these videos are so much fun to watch. I love to watch them, so I figured that I would make one for you. So this stuff is in no particular order. I am a homeschooling mom of two. I have a fourth grader and a preschooler, essentially. So feel free to watch all my other homeschooling videos. I kind of accumulate supplies and things throughout the year. We do homeschool year round. So I watch for sales, lightning deals on Amazon for things that I buy in bulk, like glue sticks and activities and, things like that for my kids. If you find something of value in this video, please do give me a like and consider subscribing and joining the Unruly family. We would love to have you here. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to jump into this. So I don't know about you guys. We go through pencil cases like crazy. They break. My kids are so hard on them, they break. Now, I prefer the hard shell ones, and I prefer the clear so that you can see through them what is in them, whether they're color pencils or crayons or markers, that sort of thing. Guys, I'll also store, stuff that I buy in bulk in these, such as glue sticks and the pink erasers and Post-it notes and things like that. I just love these, and back to school time is the best time to get them for super cheap. So I did pick up 3 of those. Of course, they're all clear and hard shelled. We're out of glue. I have glue sticks. I had already gotten those in bulk from an Amazon haul, but this is great for my preschooler. Do you guys use these? I love these. We do not grade for a grade yet. My kids are young enough. We, grade things for mastery. So when my daughter works on things independently, and then when I go back through to grade later, I will use these to mark the pages that we need to go back through and go back over together. Because again, I am going for mastery as far as learning and content goes. Am I the only one that has to, printer ink. I forgot to show you that. Guys, I spent $100 on printer ink, but paper. Big giant ream of paper. This is everything from printing material, my daughter, art craft, my toddler, treasure map making, scissor practice, coloring. It's just fantastic. This is from Target. This is their store brand. I love it. For the price, I don't think you can beat the quality. Okay, I got 1 composition notebook for my daughter, wide ruled. Actually, guys, friends, I have a favor to ask of you. Let me show you. So I got her 1 composition notebook, and then I just picked up 2, regular wide ruled notebooks. Here's my question to my wonderful friends. If you can leave me a comment below and help me out. My daughter is left-handed, so this causes so many issues. So we end up using loose leaf, which you're going to see here. I buy a ton of it, but she's 9. She's almost 10. She's in the 4th grade now for this year. So I need wide ruled. I saw on another YouTuber's video that they make notebooks where they are bound on the top, and that's great for left-handed kids. Everybody in my family is left-handed but me. I'm the odd man out being right-handed. So I looked for them for my daughter, and I found some on Amazon. Number 1, wow, are they expensive. Number 2, they're only college ruled. I need wide ruled. She's in 4th grade. So what we end up doing is just a nightmare for me because everything is loose leaf, right? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packets of loose leaf paper because we do everything from, handwriting work. She has pen pals. She has one here in the state and she has one in the UK. So we do that, and just she loves to write and draw and stuff, but it creates such a paper nightmare for me, especially her love of workbooks. I have to tear out all the sheets because the spine, gets in her way. So leave me a comment below if you have any tips and tricks for your left-handed kids. I could use some advice because it drives her crazy. And then of course all the loose paper drives me crazy. So help this mama out, please. But loads and loads of paper. Okay, the next thing, you guys, if you've never tried these for your super littles, it's not just the brand. This is, the first one, so they're oversized. I don't know if you can tell. See how large? They're the oversized ones. They fit my son's little chunky hand so well. I mean, just these regular size ones, like these are my favorite, but the oversized ones for your preschoolers, kindergartner, these are fantastic, and they're not cheap for pencils. So I tend to buy them either in bulk on Amazon, or I get them during the back to school sale. Okay, just a couple. Oh, flash drive. I back up all of our digital schoolwork on flash drives. Highly recommend if you do not, because what if your computer crashes? Things happen. So just a couple of folders. I've got a purple one. My daughter loves these because not only do you have this pocket here, but you also have this one here. So she likes that. So she picked a purple and a blue. And then this is just she's taking voice lessons. So this is just a cheapy one for her to keep her song printouts in. And then, guys, if any of you are my age, Trapper Keepers, I'm like, talk about a blast from the past. It's like everything the 80s, 90s is coming back around. When did we get so old that this feels vintage? Vintage. Trapper Keeper sound. Vintage. So she picked this out, though. Of course, she has no idea about the nostalgia of it. I love this. Something like this, right? And with the clipboard in the back. So when we go to services for my son during the week, his speech and PT and stuff, I will, use something like this. I've just been using like folders and the clipboards, right, that have the storage in them. But now I'm going to be able to use this. Basically, because we're gone. So it's a 30-minute drive, and then we're there for anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, and then it's another 30-minute drive home. So it's a minimum of 2 hours between drive time and one service. But if they put multiples back to back, guys, we can be gone 4 to 5 hours total. So for me to have one thing like that, right, where I can put, worksheets and, book to read and spelling words and things like that for her to have so that she can work on schoolwork while we're doing services for my son, that is fantastic. So it was a little bit of a nostalgia purchase, but it was also super practical for what we need for homeschooling. So Target has Trapper Keepers, guys. If you're anywhere close to my age, super, super nostalgic. And it also kind of made me feel old, I'm not even gonna lie. But I say that to say, I got this as well. I have an organizing problem in that I want to be more organized than I am. I'm a super organized person in my mind. But refer back to the beginning of the video when I said I'm in loose paper misery because my left-handed child, actually both my kids are left-handed, but it's not a problem for my son yet. Anyway, so this is really helpful when I have to tear her workbook pages out for the week, and I can use something like this to keep them in, to basically prep school for the week. And then, if we're loading up her Trapper Keeper to go to services, for Monday, I can just reach in, grab all the papers out. But guys, I'd love to just keep everything in the workbooks and just keep the workbook, for proof of school. But I don't know how to do that with her being left-handed. But that's kind of my plan for this, is to use it to, prep and to kind of collect all her loose sheets for each day of the week. So that will also be travel friendly if we need it to be, because it zips closed. I did get myself, another folder squeaked by in here. Just another one of those, how you can store. It has a thing here and here. Can you tell I like purple? I promised myself I was going to be more organized this year, friends. It's my goal. Okay. I got myself a binder and dividers for record keeping for the state, what subjects we are working on. We have to name our homeschool in the state of Kansas. You have to be registered as I believe it's a non-accredited private school. Yeah. So I'm going to print, all that off. I've just had it digitally up to this point. I'm actually going to print it, track attendance and all of those things. This is my goal to be more organized. And along that same vein, that is why I got myself this. So the one that I just showed you, the one that zips closed, would be more for my daughter to prep, like loose workbook pages and things, because I can't just leave them in the workbook as much as I wish I could because of the spine and the left-handed issue. Well, I was hoping that in my goal to become more organized, I saw this and I picked this up for myself. It was on a really good deal. And if you've not seen this, guys, it's super cool because basically the dividers, right? Well, here, I'll just let you look at the front page. So it's like an accordion file, but the folders expand, yet it's all nice and bound. And of course, you can do something here. And then, it expands really large, which is really nice. Like, it can hold quite a bit. So I'm hoping, again, in an attempt to be more organized with all of these loose leaf papers, my goal is to use this to basically store. So this will actually get used for last year. That's what I'm trying to say. Words are so hard, friends. All of her loose workbook pages that I need to keep for records, for proof. I'm going to try to create subjects, and then I'm going to keep each one with her loose sheets for each subject, and then I'll use this to put, her name, the grade, and what subjects for her proof of work. This is much nicer and easier to store in, file cabinet, a tote, than tons of loose papers completely scattered and disorganized. Again, friends, if you have any advice for left-handed kids, I would love not to have all these loose leaf papers. So that is my plan, though. That's my plan to try. So I did pick that up. This did all come from Target. Target had these bins, guys, in the dollar spot. They were $1. They had cute colors if that's your thing, but I like white, and here's what I like. I grabbed 2. So again, because the loose leaf sheets everywhere, this gives me a clear, like reviewed, I hate to use the word graded because we don't actually grade, but needs graded. So for her loose leaf, right, I will set these up in, like on my desk. And then when she completes something, she can put it in the bin. And then when I get done reviewing it, making notes and things, I can move it, and then, it just fosters some independence and personal accountability for her, because then she can pull it from the bin like, oh, mom has already looked at this, right? And then of course if she has questions, she will come to me. But I love these, so I grabbed those. And then last, this did not come from Target. This came from Amazon, and it doesn't look new, but I just opened it. It is brand new. I'm going to try this year. It's like a desktop whiteboard. I got it off Amazon. I think I paid like $20 for it. I probably got it on sale actually, but something like this. So we do not have a homeschool room. We float all around the house. So we have those really little white boards, but this one's slightly larger, so I can use this for teaching. And then of course you can tighten it. I'll probably make it, and then, but if you want to make it like a lap board, you can do that too. But basically this is a nice medium size that is still super portable. You can't feel it, but it is super lightweight, and that way I have a slightly larger space than the cute little white ones. They're in my giveaway, by the way, for me to teach with. So that, except for this, is it. I had to restock on construction paper, especially for the toddler. So again, it's just one of those, for art stuff to keep him busy when we are doing school. So guys, that is all the school supplies that I had to buy during this back to school time. We either have it from previous years, or we don't use it. You'd be amazed at how much you don't use compared to everything you have to provide for the public school system, how much you don't use when you're in homeschooling. So, but yeah, and then of course I do have other videos where I have stocked up through the year on things on sale in bulk from Amazon. So I hope you found some value in this video. Thank you so much, friends, for stopping by. Good luck on your starting your school years. Leave me a comment below if you purchased any of this stuff for yourself. I don't know what it is, but I love knowing what other people are buying for back to school supplies. They're some of my favorite videos to watch. So leave me a comment below with any tips for left-handed kids and with, you know, some of the like more like mainstream things that you purchased for your back to school shopping. Have a blessed day, friends.